He's doing this is very important in reference to American laws and American history and culture and lots of things. In reference to the satellite men trying to murder me on jobs, trying to injure me on jobs, and the satellite man's burning my face like they're jabbing into my upper teeth here. Uh, we need an answer from all the politicians why they're allowing that. My bone structure is my bone structure. My path in life is my path in life. These people are doing this for their slander and their mutilation and their fun and games of their sick fucking thoughts in their brains. But why is the government allowing these things? This is on the record, and it's on the record in reference to all people in government and all people in politics, that this is going on during their positions of government. So if any of you was looking to get reelected, the facts of law in this country are supposed to forbid your activities of trying to get reelected in reference to most of you. And you could be sued and prosecuted for many things, even if you attempt to run for public office, or any of your family members ever try to run for public office. The activity of treason and violating human rights and Americans' physical anatomies is treason in America. So why have you allowed these satellite controllers to be doing this? My record's clean. These, and this government man tried to say this. He tried to communicate something. He says he hates me. And he tries to accuse me of things. Displacement of blame is attempts to murder, government man, in reference to this situation. You tried to blame my family for your problems. You tried to blame my father. You tried to blame my mother. You tried to blame me. And in reference to competition and business, or competition in whatever something might be, physically assaulting me is a crime, and you must get prosecuted. You don't have a right damaging my teeth or damaging my face because you're seven deadly sins or fatal attraction or you're psycho. This is under a hostage situation of them kidnapping me from California too. And they've had different governors and mayors and different presidents in office during the time that I've been held hostage. So Congress and other people in government is going to have to evaluate the situation. I haven't received any compensation from anywhere, and that satellite man is still burning my teeth. Why haven't you arrested every single person that ever called my teeth fake? There is legal right to arrest them for calling my teeth fake when my teeth are real. If you did not put out the warrants for every single person that called my teeth fake, the chief of police and the court judges are going to have to get disbarred from their position. My information is documented for a reason. Who I am, who my biological parents are, what I'm the owner of, is documented for very specific reasons and very important reasons. So in reference to government agents or satellite controllers that have tried to call my teeth fake, or tried to slander who I am, or made up lies and tried to call me the bad person and tried to play their government shit list games of them attacking me, them slandering my character, those people need to get charged for criminal activities and treason. So when somebody calls my teeth fake, they're supposed to get arrested, because my teeth are real. When somebody steals my money or steals postal mail or tries to defraud me, those people need to get ordered into court. That's the facts of law. See, I'm not a common citizen, and it tells you that in Treasury documents and other information. And another thing, in reference to all 50 states, my mother and father, if my mother and father owned businesses or mansions in those cities and states, or rental properties or whatever, businesses and stuff, I'm going to need the Bureau of Motor Vehicles to send a driver's license with my birth name on it to this little house where I am at. From all 50 states. Maybe even, I don't know if England or France and Italy tried to send any identification. Because this is very important, because all 50 states can arrest the people that are trying to steal my identity. Do you understand that? No, I didn't receive the driver's license that said Walt Disney on it, or Doris Duke Jr. You know, I'm the son of my mother and father. You know, it's supposed to have my mother and father's a prominent address on it. So, you know, when somebody sends a driver's license from every Bureau of Motor Vehicle, at least one from each state, you know, I'm not sure how many want to send it, but where my mother and father owned businesses and properties in all 50 states, you know. Pretty much my parents had mansions in most cities in the states. So in reference to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles in all 50 states, or 49 or 48 states, I'm not sure which city and state doesn't have the information. But, you know, when I went to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, I asked them if they had any other information about my birth identity. They said they didn't have any information. Anyways, this is very important in reference to the facts of law. Like, for instance, California, New York, New Jersey, Texas, all the other cities and states, Arizona, Nevada, you know, where my parents owned mansions and properties or wherever, North Carolina, haven't received any information. You know, my birth name is the same as my mother and father's name, and family history of things too, you know. So, you know, in reference to the Bureau of Motor Vehicles in all 50 states, I'm not sure about certain states, which there's a few states that I'm not sure what my parents owned in those cities and states in reference to mansions, addresses, you know, mansion addresses or whatever. But I need somebody to send from the Bureau of Motor Vehicles from maybe 40-something cities and states driver's license with my birth name on it. Because, you know, I've been to all my mother and father's mansions growing up over the years when I was a little boy, you know. But when my mother got murdered, they kidnapped me from my mother and father's mansions. You know that, right? So, you know, in reference to a mansion address in whatever city and state, like even in Chicago, even if my mother had a mansion in Bloomington, Indiana, the Bloomington Police Department should send me a driver's license with that address on it. All right? Or, you know, Nevada, in reference to my mother and father's mansions out there. Or Beverly Hills, or Bel Air, or New York, you know, New Jersey. Like Rhode Island, New York, they should send me a driver's license with my birth name on it, with my mother's mansion address on it, or my father's mansion address is up there. Very important. Or corporate, you know, some of the corporate offices might try to send, you know, a driver's license, maybe with a corporation address on it. Very important. And today's date is 7/1/2022, and it is 4:52 p.m. Indianapolis, Indiana time.